Okay, girls, so let's do question 5. So question 5 is asking the same thing. So we have now squares and we have to fill in this table. So I have on top the number of squares and on the bottom I have the number of sticks. So when I have one square, how many sticks do I have? 4. When I have 2 squares, we can start thinking of what I'm adding. I'm adding 3 sticks, so it's going to be 7. And then I'm adding other 3, so it's going to be 10. And we can guess what is going to happen here. It's going to be 13, and then in this one 16. So if you want, because we just did that, we can write this pattern that we have identified here. So that's going to be plus 3, and this one is going to be plus 3, and this one is going to be plus 3, and this one is going to be plus 3. Okay? And I'm going to call the number of squares, I'm going to call them A, and the number of sticks, I'm going to call them B, because these two are triple numerals. And now we're going to use the steps that I described before. So to follow those steps, first step is defining the pronominal. So we have to say, let A be the number of squares. Then we're going to say, let B be the number of sticks of, I just realized that I write number twice. The. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing that we did before. Okay, I'm going to use green this time here. So we're going to say if this one is A, okay, if this one is A, what am I doing? Because I know that I'm adding 3 each time. So I'm going to say I know that when I'm adding 3 each time, I have to multiply by 3 the pronominal. So this one is going to be 3A. And then we're going to adjust it. How do we adjust it? We check. If you want to think about it, this is like the horizontal relationship. This is one is going to give you the 3A, and then we have to adjust it by thinking of the vertical relationship. So to do that, what we're going to do is, okay, when I'm timesing this one by 3, this one becomes 3, then I'm missing to add 1. So if I do that, I have to add 1. And to this one, if I do the same, 3 times 2 is going to be 6 plus 1. You see that it's following the same pattern. And because it's following the same pattern again here, 3 plus 3, 9 plus 1, 10. I'm confirming my rule. So this one is going to be 3A plus 1. So following our steps down here, we write our equation. So my equation is going to be B equals 3A plus 1. Okay, and now we're going to solve the equation for the question that is asking is use your rule to work out the number of matchsticks required to construct a figure with 20 squares. You wonder why they don't change the number, why it cannot be 100, 1,000, why it always have to be 20, but that's okay. So then we say if A is equal to 20, because that's what they're asking, these people without imagination. So B is going to be equal to 3 times 20 plus 1. I'm going to solve. B equals 60 plus 1. B equals 61. But remember that that's not the end of my answer. Then I have to write it in a full sentence. So the full sentence, then you read your question again. Use your rule to work out the number of matchsticks required to construct a figure with 20 squares. So we write it, I can write it here. Therefore, to construct a figure with 20 squares, I need 61 match sticks. And that's my answer. Okay, good. I'll keep doing the rest in other videos.